Yo, Aquarius, welcome to this general reading. My name's Clive, as a lot of you know. You're watching Emrys Tarot. You also, a lot of you know that. That was for the sake of new viewers, new subscribers, passers by, okay? Not my regulars. I'm always appreciative to everybody that views this video, even just views this video, even if you turn it off halfway through. It's, you spend time, and that's fantastic. That's the greatest gift you can give to anybody, in my book, your time. If you do like this video, however, and you want to book a personal reading, you can drop me a line using the email in the description box below. If you can't see it, just click the more button. Okay, I'll be more than happy to send you the information regarding personal readings. So here we go, Aquarius. What's going on for you? What's going on for you? So we're now coming up to February. Okay, happy birthday to all Aquarians, including me. Happy birthday to me. Thank you very much, Clive. I'm just kidding. Past Magician, Hierophant, King of Courts. Wow. Somebody has been doing a lot of preparation. Somebody here has been clearing their path. Okay, despite the cultural differences between you and this person you're dealing with in relationships, anyway, despite whether you're married or not, that Hierophant is to me, in some cases, what we call the marriage card. And like all tarot, it's energetically married or a long term commitment or a long term relationship, right? So you can apply this to a career reading. There's something here that you perhaps been engaged in long term. I'm kind of getting that and there's been this yearning to be somewhere else. Okay, I'm kind of getting you're going to get a reaction off this effort. All right, whatever you've been saying, whatever you've been doing, all right, you've been learning a fantastic karmic lesson. You're coming into your own power here, Aquarius. I'm getting Taurus energy here. Don't worry if you're not dealing with a Taurian. All right, in the physical sense, it's just that energy. All right, despite the differences between you, this is kind of fated a bit. This is kind of this is a situation the universe wants you to learn from. It's it's kind of loving unconditionally. That's very hard to do because human nature, myself included, especially in the past, okay, if we love somebody, we tend to think, well, they should love us back. But from the universe's point of view, that's not the case. Love never seeks itself. If you love somebody, your heart's got no ears and eyes. It just wants what it wants. There's no rhyme or reason. So if you're trying to put logic to your feelings, then basically try not to, because that's the $64 billion question. If you can explain love in tangible terms, then and why you love somebody who is very, very different to you, especially sometimes, we can fall in love with somebody we haven't got absolutely nothing in common. But this is all about communication, confidence in a relationship or a situation, and pushing it forward. But taking it onto a bit of a more of, it's not just a simple question of living together. This is kind of a forming a spiritual connection. Well, whichever way this communication's been going, you've certainly convinced somebody, or somebody's convinced you that it can actually work. But this time, Aquarius, you're not wearing your heart on your sleeve. No, you're not. It's all a question of distribution of responsibility. Page of Cups, there you are in the middle, King of Swords. Some of you are I'm getting here literally stuck between kind of not a rock and a hard place, but two very, very different situations. I'm getting a lot of you are feeling very pressurized by a situation. Now, whether you're looking after a sick parent or, caring for somebody, or you're in a non a relationship where there's no feeling, no love anymore, you feel it's run its course. It's this 10 of wands here. You're dropping a lot of those responsibilities that you took on, or you're feeling the need to. You're certainly blowing cold towards somebody or a situation you're in. It's like a work situation that's just become robotic. You're not even thinking about it. But along comes a fresh approach. Hmm. I'm getting here somebody messaging you. They're not quite sure how you'll react. I'm kind of getting this is somebody you've been in contact with before. Doesn't necessarily have to be an ex, okay? But this is communication from somebody who you've kind of through your actions or words convinced this person that you are a very different person. Interesting. But you're stuck in the middle with a major decision. The King of Swords here is saying that you may be having to make a logical decision despite your feelings. It's like whatever this decision is, you're keeping your feelings out of it, quite consciously as well. Page of Cups, arranging to meet somebody or somebody messaging you and getting together to talk about, you know, who's responsible for what you're willing to sacrifice, are you willing to take this further or not, kind of energy. Kind of get they want to take it further. Mm, certainly an expression of feelings, but it would mean making some small sacrifices or letting something go. But the energy forward is slowing down, and that's not such a bad thing. The energy going forward is slowing down. I'm kind of getting after an initial communication. All of a sudden, there's a lot of reshuffling and reorganizing. It's like in profession to make a move, perhaps even travel abroad to see somebody or them coming to see you. But I'm picking up here travel. I'm picking up a lot of reorganization. I'm picking up actually you. That's what you're good at, Aquarius. You can sort of get something jumbled and you can reorganize it and reassemble it quite quickly. You're very good at adapting. Hangman. It's all about going into this knowing what you want. If you feel this is being rushed too much, then yeah, you can slow it down, or there's a slowing down energy here because you need time to think and you need to be very clear on, you know, what this actually entails on a practical sense. And even in work, you're getting the same kind of energy. An offer here coming, perhaps to work with children. You may have to learn something new, and it carries a lot of responsibility, but your heart's in it. So it's kind of like you ease into it. Right. This is all about self restraint, balance, peace, and harmony. Yeah. Well, your energy is one of focus, dealing with the practicalities of the thing. I don't know, if somebody's convinced you or you've convinced somebody that this will work, willing to put the work in. I'm kind of getting leaving a complacent situation, one that you've kind of, well, not put up with. I won't say that. What I'm saying is things have become routine. Work and finances are also heavily important in this, even if this is resonating as a relationship. I'm getting distance here. I'm certainly getting travel. Well, I'm kind of getting you're in the mood for stepping outside of your comfort zone, Aquarius. What's approaching you is the Tower moment, Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Wow, fire energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Maybe both at once, mate. Maybe it's an all or nothing. Just come to me, and it's come as a complete surprise. Well, you're going to need those organisational skills, Aquarius, because it looks like everything here is going to happen at once. You could get a solid offer from a Taurian, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but specifically Taurus, if for a lot of you, and a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I'm picking up Sagittarius. But it's like everything's all going to come together at once, Aquarius. You're going to have to make a pretty fast life-changing decision, but having the ability not to be pushed into it, not being coerced by anybody. Wow. It's like nothing to everything. I mean, you're perhaps living with somebody who's pretty reliable, or even married to somebody who's pretty reliable, but you know it's become routine and it's slowed right down. It's kind of lost its enthusiasm. I'm getting here somebody entering your life with a or even two people at once, like I say, to reinvigorate your drive, your passion. It's kind of like somebody's metaphorically lit in your blue touch paper, Aquarius. But the resistance, it's a challenge to resist going off like that proverbial rocket and just diving into things without thinking. I'm getting something that is fairly complicated. I could spend the next hour going into details, but I won't, because otherwise you'll fall asleep. But in general, this is a decision where you're going to have to sacrifice one thing to get to the place where you really want. Way to go, Aquarius. That's it for now. Bye bye.